and happy Vlogmas! The 1st of December at the moment, and it's currently just almost 9:15. Here's Jonah in his bow tie with Christmas puddings. You got a new bow tie, didn't you, Jonah? So yeah, we're wearing our festive clothes today. Jonah, get your head out of there! Jonah, over here! Over here! Anyway, I'm wearing my first ever Christmas jumper, and we're just about to open my advent calendar. Also, it's a Christmas jumper. I did not make it. Sorry, I did not make this, but it's got really fluffy little polar bears on it. Jonah, don't smoosh your nose into the camera. I know. He's sad because I told him not to put his nose on the camera lens. Oh, come on, you come up here. Yeah, good boy. Okay, so I was about to open my advent calendar. You'll see some are missing because it keeps falling apart. I've ordered some of those little pegs, which should arrive today. But at the moment, for the meantime, I just use little sticky labels to attach them. So there's certain days which just keep falling down. The pegs should arrive later. Here's my advent calendar. So mine is from the Little Tailoress, or well, now known as Dandelion and Dogwood. So I'm really excited to open it. So number 1, this will be where I can't get the actual day off that I want. Number 1. This is number 1, and it's called Popcorn and Cranberries. So the Dandelion and Dogwood calendar for this year is Stars Hollow themed, which for those of you who don't know is the Gilmore Girls. So all of the colourways are in some way Stars Hollow and Gilmore Girl themed, and this one is Popcorn and Cranberries. I just love those little speckles. Beautiful. So that's just more of the calendar falling down. This is not a good start. So yesterday was the 30th of November, and I had such a lovely time. I went to Bath to meet up with my friend Kate, who is Kate Viv on Instagram, and then I also met up with Becky and Claire from the Bird Box podcast, which was so lovely. We went to the Bath Christmas market, and I'll have included a lot of footage of that, and then we also went to the Cozy Club for dinner, but before that we went to, well, me and Kate first went to Woolbath and bought a couple of goodies from there, and then we also went over to a yarn story. So that was really nice. And Jonah, stop licking the floor. What are you doing? Stop it. Stop it. You're eating dried mud. No. That's not what we do on Vlogmas. Anyway, I was saying, then we went over to a yarn story, and I may have bought a couple more goodies, so I was just going to show you those now. Right, hang on, I'll just turn the camera around. So, got this bag of goodies here. Ooh, so, from Woolbath, first thing we got, I say we because both me and Kate picked up the same exact skein. Well, the same exact colourway. Obviously we didn't fight over the same skein. But yes, I first picked up this skein of Dye Bath, which is locally dyed in Bath. And it's the colourway Elf. So as we were getting into the Christmas spirit with the markets and everything, I decided to get a Christmassy colourway. So yeah, really love that one. Then next I picked up this skein. I really want to knit a hat for Jimmy, like a nice cabled hat, and he really wants a forest green colour. Jonah's relaxed now. Melted on the floor next to his bed, which by the way has a crocheted blanket, which took me over a year. No, it must have taken me over 2 years to make. It wasn't originally going to be for the dog, but then I decided I didn't really like the colours, so I gave it to Jonah. Anyway, sorry, yes, back to the yarn. So yeah, it's a skein of Erica Knight Wild Wool, and I think it's a single ply. It looks like a single ply, and it's a mix of 80% wool and 15% viscose. It says nettle. Yeah, natural nettle. And it's really, really soft. And it's got a sort of, it has a sort of a fuzzy halo to it. I don't know if you can see there. But yeah, I really, really love this colour. It's showing up a bit more bluey on the screen. It's actually more green in real life. Oh, I think the colourway is called Brisk. I think that's right. And so that's what I picked up. So that's what I picked up in Woolbath, and then I did pick up a couple of other goodies. I also picked up, so from a yarn story, I picked up this skein of Walcott Yarns Opus. I think that's how you pronounce it. And this is so soft. It is 75% Falkland Merino, 30% baby alpaca, and 100% awesome. And I'm not sure, the colour is Ivy, and I believe this is more of a sport weight, 355 yards per 100 grams. But I was thinking of maybe holding it double to make it a bit more of a worsted. Would that make it worsted? The lovely Carmen at Yarn Story recommended this yarn to me for a hat, and she showed me another hat which had been made holding it double, and it was really, really lovely and squishy. So yeah, both of these skeins were possibles for Jimmy's hat. So he will need to pick which one he wants. General update. He is now completely lying down with his little bow tie on. Oh. Yeah, so I really, really love both of them, so maybe with the other one I'll make a hat for myself, whichever one he doesn't want. Right, I have 2 more skeins, and these are just complete treat yourself skeins. So the first one, they're both sport weight. The first one is Labian Amé, and hang on, let me get the details. And yeah, it's the Merino Sport Base, so you get 355 yards per 100 grams, and the colour is Le Petit Nuage, I think. My French is not brilliant, but that's what we're going with. And I just love all of the purpley blue speckles in this on such a light base. Yeah, love that one. And I was trying to find another colour which would go really well in a shawl, like a sport weight shawl with this. And Becky helped me pick out this skein of Primrose Yarn Co. And Jonah, stop eating mud. Please. I'm so sorry. Right. So this is also their sport base, and I believe, yeah, their sport base is called Rose, I think, and the colourway is onesies. And I absolutely love this. So I thought that these two together might make a really, really lovely shawl at some point. So yeah, so that was my yarn splurge in Bath, and we had a wonderful time. Jonah is now over there with his Kong, which I believe may still have peanut butter in it. Oh gosh. So I'm now going to get some breakfast because it is 9:45 and we have not yet had breakfast. Okay, so I'm all set up, just about to start my Dust of Snow shawl, which is, oh sorry, Dust of Snow wrap, which is a pattern by Helen Stewart as part of her knit vent for 2018. And I've got all of my yarn so far in here. So I've got my Drops Kid Silk, and I think it's just the white, off-white colour, but yeah, I've got enough of that to last me the whole shawl. And then I've got my first Advent mini by Dandelion and Dogwood. So this was day one, which I think I showed you earlier. So I'm going to be holding that together with the Kid Silk, and it's going to be living in my Mrs. Brown's bag. I thought that'll just be easy to chuck all of the minis in as I open them if I'm not caught up on the project. And I'm going to be using my Higher Sharps, which I bought specially for this because my other 4.5mm Higers are already being used on my other shawl that I'm knitting. I've got my coffee, my bucket of coffee here, and then I've got this woodwick candle on the go as well. I think it's an apple scented one. So got that going, and I'm gonna be watching the Knitting Vicariously Vlogmas part 1. So it's all Christmassy, and I'm gonna start knitting. that's everything for today's episode, or today's Vlogmas episode. I hope you've enjoyed the first episode of this. I'm very new to vlogging, so I hope it's turned out okay. And we're just gonna have quite a relaxed rest of the day. I'm gonna edit this, hopefully have it out by the end of today. I think Joan is probably just gonna carry on sleeping.